What's good, guys, and welcome back to another video. So I do have some exciting news right here that is going to be coming from the PocketFi airdrop. Now remember, we are going to be the only channel that have been talking about this airdrop right here, and it is going to be massive because in the last update that I made on PocketFi, I was actually talking about how the Switch token listing was going to be happening in Q1. So right now we've just entered into Q2, and it is going to be the 1st of April. So what is going to be that exciting news that is going to be coming from PocketFi right here? Very simple, guys. Switch mining has officially stopped, meaning that you won't be able to mine any more Switch tokens. So what comes after this is going to be very exciting because right here, as you can see, the final total supply of the Switch tokens will be reviewed on the 14th of April, right after the proof of humanity officially ends. So I'm going to go deeper into this, and also I do have my my listing prices right here, my price predictions on what are going to be the listing prices, and also what we can actually compare it to right here, which is going to be NordPixel, because NordPixel was actually the last airdrop that was going to be coming from the Torn ecosystem itself. So if you do enjoy the video right here, guys, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. So as I'm saying, this is big news because right now we're getting closer to the listing date, and they do say that after the Switch mining has officially ended right here, what is going to be happening is going to be very simple, right? So remember, they did actually introduce staking, whereby you will be able to stake your Switch tokens, and I warned you guys about that because it comes with its own faults in a way. So right here you can see right after the Switch mining has officially ended, which it actually ended yesterday, right, rewards are going to be flowing straight to your mined balance, which is going to be this balance right here. So if you're staking some tokens and you want to unlock your tokens, then what that means is you will be getting those rewards right here. They're going to be popping up right on here. And also remember, we talked about the proof of humanity, whereby they had to verify the actual users that were using the PocketFi airdrop right here, and that actually came around 1st of March, and it's been going around for a whole month right now. So that is also going to be coming to an end, and it is going to stay open until the 12th of April. So if you haven't still done the proof of humanity, this is going to be your last chance, because after that you won't be able to confirm your tokens. So remember, the Switch tokens, the ones that we actually mined right here, are going to be the actual tokens that we are going to be receiving, all right, when the token actually gets listed. So literally you are going to be losing your tokens if you don't do this, and it's going to stay open until the 12th of April. And also you can see today, which was going to be yesterday, right, they did say that they're going to be displaying tokens marked for burn. So this is going to be visible in the PocketFi app for users who haven't actually passed the proof of health. So if you haven't actually passed the proof of health, your tokens are actually going to be burned. So you will see them right on here, and you can see this was actually the emission rate, and now they have to burn them, right? So the user count, yes, it is going to look massive right here, like 20 million users, but actually the amount of users is going to be closer to this number, which is going to be 3.4 or even 3.5 million PocketFi users. So after that, right, the final total supply of the Switch tokens are going to be reviewed on April 14th, right after the proof of humanity officially ends. So this is massive news, because once that is done, we should be anticipating the listing of the PocketFi airdrop, and it is actually going to be coming on BuyBit right here. So if you want to literally sign up to BuyBit, our link is going to be down in the description below. It comes with so many bonuses, and right now, guys, if you're also someone that's going to be using MetaTrader 5, right, so we use MetaTrader 5 to trade currencies. If you trade those, right, there's going to be zero fees right here. So that is going to be to those people that trade NASDAQ, NAS 100, or even US30. So you do have the advantage of that as well if you use our link that's going to be down in the description below. So with that all said, right, what should we be expecting the listing price of PocketFi to be at, or like what is going to be the total supply of the PocketFi airdrop? It is going to be very simple, guys, because this one has literally been farmed by a few people. So if I come on the crypto right here and then go to my PocketFi mini app, you can see the monthly users are only going to be 3.6 million. So with a minimum amount of users like this, right, what we should be expecting is either we're going to be allocated more tokens that are going to come as bonuses, right? So on the stats, it's just going to take me to that option again. But if I do come onto here, and I'm just going to go back to this, right? So the rewards themselves, they're going to come in terms of like friends. So you can see for me, the bonus from friends is going to be 5,300 switch tokens. So maybe these are going to be added on top of like my mined tokens, and that means I'm going to be getting more than 5,000 switch tokens. But then I'm going to confirm this with you once we do have the total supply, which is going to be on the 14th, right? So it's actually major news right there, because you really do not want to miss out on that. So with that, you can see right here, NodePixel, also it wasn't actually farmed by a lot of people. You can see that the total supply of NodePixel was actually in the millions, like literally 250 million. So imagine PocketFi actually, gets a total supply of just 1 billion tokens, or even less than 1 billion tokens. That is going to be massive. So these are going to be the recent projects that actually made us a lot of cash coming from the Tron ecosystem, such as Major and even PX itself right here, which is going to be NodePixel. And you can see the listing price was actually 0.60 cents. So let's say right now, I'm just going to get my mined tokens, right? So let's say PocketFi actually gets listed at that, at that price as well, which is going to be 0.60 cents. So let's say with my tokens right here, I multiply that with the 0.60, assuming that this is going to be the listing price, I would actually be making up to $400 off of PocketFi alone. And that's why I've been so cautious on this airdrop right here, because I do believe it is going to make us so much cash, right? It's going to be one of those sleeper projects that is going to be coming from the Tron ecosystem. And if we were to compare it to Major right here, because also Major, you can see it launched with it launched at the price, so it listed at a price of $2, right? So if we actually took that as well, like 601, and multiply that by 2, we're going to be making more than $1,000, which is massive. And I do believe this is going to be possible, because I do know people that made more than $1,000 off of PX right here. And it was also going to be one of those sleeper projects. So really, this is going to be something that you have to focus on, and you really need to pay close attention to this, guys. So for now, all we have to do is to wait until the 14th. And you can see when it comes down to, the tokenomics right here, they did actually tell us that, hey, 51% is going to be to the mining, and then there's going to be the team itself, which is going to be getting 20%. And we already got, the launch pool, I believe, and also the liquidity. Right, we got all these, and these are going to be, or even the treasury. So these are going to be the ones that are going to come from, for example, we did have the auto claim stuff. So really, they've done everything. And right now, what we should be anticipating is going to be the listing, right? So I do believe the listing is going to be happening on the 22nd of April or the 25th of April. So really, we have to pay close attention to this. If you don't, you're gonna miss out on so much gains. So if you did enjoy the video itself, guys, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Remember to check us out on Crypto University, and also, right, this is gonna be your place for all the saucy information when it comes down to airdrop. So leave a comment down in the comment section below if you believe that PocketFi is gonna make you so much cash, guys, and I will be seeing you guys in the next video.